Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer. It's live stream number 54 and I'm managing Bayer Leverkusen over in Germany. For anybody who's come to the party a little bit late, I did start with Groningen and moved on from them. I think I'd taken them as far as I could take them. Got the Bayer Leverkusen job. And we're doing all right here. We won the Bundesliga last season. The beginning of this season, we won the Super Cup against Leipzig, albeit on penalties. But yeah, we're doing okay. So let's get stuck in. Let's have a little bit of a catch up. Like I say, if you've joined the party late, let's just have a little bit of a catch up. Click the right buttons. So this is how the season's been going. Bundesliga. We've only had the one blot on the copybook, and that was the Schalke away game, and that was a 0-0. Other than that, we even beat Leipzig at home 5-0, which was a very, very good result. We also beat Mainz 5-0, but you kind of would expect that. Leipzig are a different kettle of fish altogether. Champions League campaign's got off to a good start. We played Ajax and FC Köln, and a 3-2 win and a 3-1 win in that. So we're doing okay at the moment. Finances, we have a transfer budget of 40 million. That is largely down to the fact that I sold Thomas Allegri on the on transfer deadline day, I think on the 1st of September for 46 million. So we have got that money there, sat there waiting. And if I need to spend it in January, then I can do. Very slightly over the wage budget, only by £500,000 a week. So a drop in the ocean. And the bank balance, which for the Gobby Gaffer is is a bit unusual. Yep, we have a positive bank balance of nearly 80 million. Hiya, Jay. All right, mate. So what else can we show you? Let's have a look at the leagues. That's a better way of looking at the leagues. So if I can get rid of that out of the way. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It drives me mad. In the Champions League, we're in 4th place at the moment. Obviously only played 2 games. 6 points in there. And in the Bundesliga, Eintracht Frankfurt, I've played 5 and won all 5 of them. And us and Bayern are trailing in 2nd and 3rd place. Probably worth looking at what Frankfurt have been doing. They are actually in the Conference League this season. So they're not even in the Europa League. They're in the Conference League. But that's quite important because if they are going to be a challenger, they're going to have quite a heavy schedule, the same as we have. Although they're not going to play the same calibre as team that we are because we're in the Champions League. But hiya, Stevie. All right. Hiya, Stuart. So yeah, caught up there with that's like I say Eintracht Frankfurt. I don't really think there's anything else to show. No, I don't think there is really. Okay, I think we should probably just crack on and let's get some games played. Okay, so Archie Gray we signed from Leeds. Apparently he's remains out of the England reckoning, but he's only just started playing for us, so there's plenty of time yet. It looks like we have got an international break coming up, unfortunately. Whoopie-doo. Yeah, after the Stuttgart game, we've got about 3 weeks there of no league games. Absolutely bonkers. Me and international football do not get along at all. I don't get it. I don't understand. Well, I do. I mean, okay, you know, I'm sure some clever bright spark at some stage donkeys years ago said, oh, we're playing all these league games. Why don't we get the best players out of the teams and form an international team? But it's gone way past that now. International football has gone way past that. They have far too much power. Players get injured away on international duty, and there's so many international breaks, even for friendlies, which is absolutely off the scale bonkers. And then what happens then is the league season, which is the bread and butter, that's the important thing, all gets squozen into a you know, you're playing games every 2 or 3 days. Absolute madness. But anyway, little rant there to get the... it wouldn't be a Gobby Gaffer stream, would it, if I didn't have a little rant. Okay, we're going into this next game now. We're playing Stuttgart, 17th place. I would expect to win this one, but it is away from home. And very often in Football Manager, away games at somebody who is bottom of the league can be a big banana skin. So how's everybody's weekend been then? All enjoying the international football? My God, how boring. Okay, let's move into team selection. So I think we're probably going to go with what we've got. Backman in goal, back four Pacho. Unless I bring Hinsapi in. I might bring Hinsapi in. I'm rotating Pacho and Hinsapi. I don't want either of them complaining. They're both centre-backs, but are left-footed and can play very, very well at full-back. Rather than go out and buy a left full-back, Hinsapi and Pacho are just going to share that job between them. Branthwaite and Santos. I only had a quick look before I came on. Santos is a 4-star defender. Simic is only a 3-star defender. So I'm preferring Santos. Let's see if Santos and Branthwaite can form a bit of a relationship. Bradley's playing an attacking wing back on the right. If you've not watched any of the live streams, Bradley can be a real weapon down that right hand side. Midfield, we've got Naipan, Gray and Martel holding. And we've got Sil and Osney, two absolute superstars up front. If we can keep them fit all season, we will win trophies, but it's keeping them fit. Sil's already been out for about 3 or 4 weeks. And we've got Scott playing as the playmaker. I haven't watched any football, but hoping scores tonight. Is he German, isn't he? Who does City have next? We've got Everton. 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday at home. Yeah, I mean, I think Haaland's been sent home early or something, hasn't he? Because they're playing a friendly and they said they didn't need him or something. So, fortunately, we've got Haaland back early. Right, okay, let's give that a save and let's get into some football. Because I think anybody who like pops their head in to see what's going on and sees me sat here waffling, not very interested. It's FM24 now. He's so dead. He's so dead. I'm actually losing subscribers at the moment, which is a bit bonkers. Not a lot, but I'm stuck on 1,080. And I think it's going to stay like that till FM26 comes out, if I'm honest. It's, yeah, FM26 is so dead now. There's so much interesting chatter around the FM. Did I say FM26? FM24 is dead. There's so much interesting chatter around FM26 now that the expectations for that game I think are a little bit off the scale. But it is what it is. I mean, we have been playing this game for 2 years now, and it's expected that it would lose a lot of interest as soon as FM26 was announced. Hit the frame of the goal with that one. I think he did get a touch on that. Yep, he got a touch on it. It is a corner. I'd never heard of that Walter, whatever he's called, Walter's Maid or whatever. I'd never heard of him before he went to Newcastle. Their scouting network must be very good. He seems quite a decent player, doesn't he? In fact, I can't remember now if I've replaced Richarlison with him in my fantasy team. Okay, what's going on here? Just a second. Stuttgart have had 4 shots and 3 on target, and we're getting an injury as well. Okay. We've gone attacking anyway. Let's see if we can put a bit. Come on, lads. They're 17th in the league, this crew. 17th in the league. We won the Bundesliga last season. We've just won the Super Cup. we should be walking all over these. Everton at home should be rather easy, but they look quite... I've been a bit surprised by Everton, but to be honest, I think sometimes you make a signing, don't you, and it kind of transforms the team. And I think at this moment in time, Grealish has been that signing. He needed a fresh lease of life, didn't he? And Pep had him playing very, very wide on that left-hand side. Didn't suit him at all. And he's gone to Everton. He's offside there. No flag, though. No flag. He's the best striker in the league. Yeah, Erling Haaland might have something to say about that, Jay. If that lad carries on the trajectory that he's on and he stays fit, he's going to break every record in the book, Erling Haaland. He's off the scale. I've been watching City now for 60 odd years. He's off the scale as a striker. Never seen. In fact, he's off the scale as a footballer. I've never seen anybody like him. Two injuries in the first half. Martel, okay. Okay, and of course, Sutter is already injured. Right, let's bring Simic on then. So we are winning 1-0, but it's at a cost. 2 players injured in the first half. Right, we need to keep the ball out of the back of the net now because it's one of what I used to call a JBH just before half time. Football Manager loves them. Bradley picks that ball up. Great anticipation. Forward to Osney. Sill misses by a mile. Shearer's going to have the all-time scoring record forever. Okay. Okay. Well, we're all entitled to our opinion, Jay. Haaland has a chance of beating Messi's 91 goals in a calendar year in 2026. I don't know, Stuart. I mean, you can never make predictions like that. In fact, sometimes it's dangerous to make those kind of predictions because as soon as you make that prediction, then he'll get an injury and be out for 2 months. So it's difficult. But he's got the potential to do it. I mean, I literally have never seen a player like him. And I've been following football a long, long time. Right, we are going to go pleased. Tactics and so let's have a look. I mean, not that we can make any more. I mean, Gray's looking very tired in midfield. Shall we make our 3rd substitute then? Let's make our 3rd substitute. We'll bring Guerin on because he is yellow carded. And Bradley's looking very tired. Okay. So we have we've got 1 more sub to make, but I can't make that until about the 90th minute because otherwise Football Manager will injure a player. So that's it now. Come on, lads. You're going to have to hold on to this. Or score another one would be the ideal. We have had 4 shots now, 2 on target. Backman, little ball out to Santos. I literally have no idea where that was to. Hinsapi down that side. Little ball into Sill. Don't play it yet because he's offside. Nicely taken by Pizzo. Can you find a runner? Is there any runners? Guerin. To your right. Give it to... let's cut it out. And I'm staying on attacking at the moment. I don't know whether that's a good idea or not. We only seem to start playing when I put it on attacking. Verlac's in. Can he? Yeah, it must be. Osney, it's the referee. Yeah, that's okay. That's 2-0. Let's drop back to a positive mentality. Osney with the goal there. Nice, the well taken goal that. Yeah, when Old Man Phil was in on Friday, he has a channel, and so he does live streams and standalone videos as well. But he said his YouTube, I don't know what you call it, like the format of the landing page has not changed. Mine has. Mine's completely different. I can't see the likes now at all. I've got a ticker up there telling me how long I've been on. I can see how many views I've got, but the likes have disappeared completely. So I can't see how many people have liked. And that's why I got really confused on Friday, because it looked so different. It made it look like there was no, it wasn't connected to OBS. So anyway, it seems to be working at the moment. Still, fire it in. Oh, that's a nice goal. That one's been called offside. When you mention playing Chelsea all the time, yeah, Groningen busy, yeah, Wendell, I know, yeah, I have a soft spot for Wendell. Unfortunately, I'm trying to loan him out at the moment. I mean, nobody's going to buy him, but he did have a loan set up. I don't know whether he refused the contract. I'm not sure, but he's still with us. But it's not ideal, is it really? I kind of should have, although I didn't pay a lot for him, but because I suppose he's taking a position up. Right, Osney seems tired. Advaldo can come on, who we're not impressed with. Well, I'm not. I don't know whether I put some. Oh, we have got another league game to play, and then we're off on international jollies. Then, aren't we? We could really do with some rest periods. Then I think, because at the moment we are looking quite a tired outfit. I don't know whether the injuries that I'm picking up as well are an indication that my team is not fully fit. Post again. They've hit the crossbar twice now. Advaldo. You're going to have to hold it there a little bit, Advaldo. Oh, he's come inside. That's a nice ball. Oh, he's at the frame of the goal. That would have been goal of the season if that had gone in. Yeah, maybe, Stuart. Maybe. He was a good player, though, wasn't he? And as if he had, like, the game of his life against Chelsea, I mean. Played Gurin. I think we will just drop to cautious now. We don't need to bust a gut, do we? Very even, 10 shots, 4 on target for both teams, but the important thing is we've got the 2 goals. So started very, very slowly, but eventually we got the result. Okie dokie. Right, okay, so Eintracht Frankfurt have not played yet. Oh, is it after this game? Is it after this game? I thought we had 2 games to play before the international kicked in. Oh, no. Oh, well, we're going to have to find something to talk about. We don't have a game now till we play Werder Bremen on the 9th of October. Okay. 16 players away. 6 to 10 days for Alex Scott. 1 to 2 for Martel. And the other one just must have been a minor knock. So it's not said anything about that one. I don't think I've ever done that, Stu. I don't think I've ever had a former player and put them in my backroom team. I know Lelujo does that quite a lot. He gets like a soft spot for a player and sticks him in his backroom team. The new FM26 recruitment. To be honest, Jay, I've stopped watching it all now, all the FM26 stuff. There was a really good, it was up a couple of days ago. If I can find who it was, there were three Football Manager YouTubers, and they did a live stream. It was about an hour and a half, and they were talking about this new recruitment video. And one of the lads, I've watched a lot of his stuff. He's very, very funny, and he opened it up by saying, he said, I'm getting a little bit fed up now with all this Football Manager stuff, because he said it's a bit like you've redecorated your living room, you put all brand new furniture in it, you're proper proud of it, and it's a showpiece, and you just take a picture of the coffee table and show everybody that. And I thought, you know what, I even commented, I said, that's a great analogy, because really, they're not showing us very much, are they? They're just not showing us very much. So I've stopped watching it all, and I have no comment to make on it, really. On the 4th of November, when I get the game, I'll load it up and start playing it. Then I'll start making some comments, good or bad. But at the moment, I'm not... You know, when the information first started coming out, it was like, oh, little snippets. Oh, this is it. Because we were all after something. They gave us a little bit, and it was like, oh, we're craving for the information. Lovely. But they're still doing that. They're still just giving us a little bit, aren't they? And it's kind of typical Sports Interactive stuff. I don't know. I feel FM Console, who is very... If you've not watched FM Console's channel, he's very knowledgeable on Football Manager, and he picks up a lot of things out of snippets that he reads and whatever. And I posted on his... He said something about the recruitment, and I posted on his channel the other day, and I said, you know what, I feel like Miles is treating us all like children, because he's basically coming out with statements, giving these little snippets, and it's like, you know, we're all adults here, can you not just show us what the game is? And I don't know, his international duties are way too long. They are. Yeah, sorry, Jay. I didn't mean that to be. I didn't mean that to be a downer on your comment. It's just how I'm feeling at the moment. Once I'd watched the recruitment one, and then I'd watched a couple of content creators and made videos about it, because they're all basically having to freeze frame things, aren't they, to dissect what's on the screen, instead of let's have something really meaty that we can get our teeth into. It's yeah, I don't mean to be defeatist or you know, it's just the way I feel. International duties are way too long. Yeah, well, Stuart, you know my feeling on internationals. I think even in real life, internationals should be scrapped completely. If they want to have internationals, what they should do is they should have them at a time when the leagues are not playing, and if a player wants to go, fine. But even then, I mean, you know, even if they did it like through the summer, players could get injured, couldn't they, on international duty? I just don't agree with them. When you think your first video on FM26 will be, you know what, Stuart? I don't know. I don't know. The other side of all this, and this is the other one of the other reasons why I'm now not commenting anymore, and I have no expectations or anything. The game is obviously going to be very, very different. It might be the same behind the scenes, but the way that you get to things is very different. So where FM25 on the old engine could have been just a revamp of what we had, and then I would have been able to pick the game up and say, right, okay, I'm on board with all the changes. I know what you've done. Away we go. And that could have been done within half a day. This is it's an unknown quantity. I literally have no idea how it's going to play, I've no idea. And I am a little bit nervous, if I'm honest. I'm a little bit nervous because on my channel I like to do tuition videos, and I've encouraged a lot of people to buy the game with my tuition videos, and then people who bought the game have come and watched them and said they've been really helpful. So I'm a bit known for that now, and I'm quite nervous now because I don't know how easy this new game is. It's going to be to learn. So to answer your question, I've no idea. No idea. I mean, if I load it up, pick it up and think, right, okay, we're clicking a different looking button here, but it gets you to the same place, then fine, not a problem. I'll probably be able to pick it up really quick. But other than that, I don't know. Am I going to do a trial save in FM20? I'm going to do Newcastle for a week and they will do a proper save. I mean, behind the scenes, Jay, yeah, obviously I will. I'll do a little bit of trial and stuff. But, of course, the thing is, the console version, the way it's all handled is very, very different from the PC version. Because the PC version, they're going to get, within a week or so now, they're going to get early access. So they'll have at least 2 weeks to get the game, to play it, to practice and whatever. And in many ways, there's positives and negatives to that. I mean, for us as console people, I will be scrutinising. That's when I will start taking notice. I'll be watching every video that that Jack Work the Space and Lelujo, Tom FM, all of it. I'll be watching every single video they make because that's 2 weeks for me to try and learn the game. But even then, if the console version is still different, vastly different from the PC version, I might not learn anything. It's a difficult one. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I will do some kind of trial, Jay, because obviously I'm going to have to try and practice. All of the leaks on these islands. Let's figure out. Yeah, exactly, Stuart. You know, I mean, I've spent 5 minutes there explaining something, and you've said it in one sentence. I'm doing exactly the same thing. You know, if Miles would have come out and said, right, I'm sorry, people, we've been very quiet, and you know, we're very sorry we've given you no information, but we didn't want to give information that was false or misleading or whatever. But now we've actually got a product we're proud of, and we're going to give you loads of background information on it. If they'd have done that, great. But they haven't. It's all of this. Just here's a little snippet for you. We'll just show you. I don't know whether they're trying to be clever or whether they're trying to be evasive. But like you, I'm just leaving it now. November the 4th, I will be glued to... because on November the 4th... Well, in fact, it'll be before November the 4th, won't it? So it's going to be like middle of October. So middle of October, as soon as the game is posted by Lelujo, Jack, Tom F, whoever, as soon as they start posting videos, I'm going to be glued to it and I'll watch every single second of it. Because even if the console version is different to the PC version, it's going to be a learning curve, and that's a way in. So I'll be watching every single one of the videos that they make just to try and get a bit of a head start. Right, okay, Eintracht Frankfurt now have won 6 games and are top of the league. Okay, fair play. Fair play. That draw against Schalke did us no favours at all. Archie Gray's now injured. 10 to 13 days out, right? Okay, 4 players currently on the treatment table. 22 players on international duty. How many do we think are going to get injured and come back injured? Bayern lead the Germany national team production. We've got none in. Oh yeah, we got one. We've got one. 4. Leipzig have got 2. It's not a lot, is it, really, when you think about it? Bayern Munich with 4, and then everybody else is just playing catch up. Mind you, to be fair, that goes for real life as well. We have to, whatever we do, we have to finish above Bayern this season, though, because I applied for that job and they knocked me back, and I'm still not happy about that. I reckon 22. I don't think it'll be as many as that, but what's this now? Striker netted the best goal of the game. Toronto. Real Madrid after Sil. Well, okay, but he's not. 35. Is he? I thought he was on I mean, if Real Madrid are sniffing round him, maybe we should give him a new contract. It's hang about. That's got me thinking that. So did we give Osney a new contract? All right, okay. I thought, am I thinking about the wrong save here? Am I thinking about my other one? Because 2 strikers in that one have got buyout clauses of 150 million each. Yeah, we did give him a new contract, didn't we, Osney? Maybe we should give Sil a new contract. What do we think? Because if Real Madrid is sniffing round, I mean, it's not surprising, is it? Look at his stats. 112 million. Right, we're going to give him a new contract, I think. Star player. Yeah, quite happy with that. Minimum fee release clause of 106. It's not a lot, is it, really? It's not a lot. Can we up that to 150 and lock that in? I'm quite happy to give you 175,000 a week. That's fine. I want 205 now. 185 then. Okay, we all know where this is going, don't we? 190. See, Osney's buyout clause is kind of still doable, isn't it, really? Okay, looks like we tied Sil down. Not very happy with the amount of money I've had to pay him, because that's put us, well, it will do. That'll put us way over the wage budget. Oh, I could right, let's see when that goes through, and I'll put some of the transfer budget in wage budget. Oh, a new contract for me. Very nice. What's my buyout clause? 150 million. So I've just given Sil nearly £200,000 a week, and you're offering me 31,500. Can I have a bit more? I mean, even 40 doesn't cover it, does it? But oh, okay. 35 then. Okay. They don't value me that much then, do they? Any jobs available? 33k when I've just given Sil £200,000 a week. No, there's not. God, they were quick with that, weren't they? Oh, what a shame. Wendell's is out for 2 months. We'll just leave it to the physio. Sil is worth under 12 at Real Madrid. We'll probably get him for 65. Yeah, I know, Stuart. I know. See, these are the things with FM26. I'm not really bothered how it looks. I'm not really bothered how we get to things, or whether it's cards and tiles or whatever. I'm not bothered about any of that. I want that to be fixed. I mean, we spoke about this on Friday. Somebody asked him that question. Is the transfer thing going to be fixed? And he was like, well, Newcastle have just had to pay for that Waltz made. They just had to pay over the odds for him. And you're like, yeah, Miles, that's one player. It's not every time in Football Manager. It's not every time you go to buy a player, the price doubles, or somebody comes in for a player and the price halves. It's not every time. It's every time in Football Manager. We know that. Again, I think this is what I said to FM Console. I posted, he treats us like children. We all know things like that happen in the game, but not with the frequency that they do in Football Manager. Right. 30 views. I've no idea how many likes I've had. Because this new template just doesn't, it's not working. Yeah, I mean, it's all relative, isn't it, really? It's all relative. What was that then? Sill. 6.6 rating. The money's gone to his head. There we go. You see, Osney injured on Brazil duty. Amazing. Love it. Right, so Sill. So we've got a buyout clause on him now. So that's good. We just need to keep an eye out now for anything coming in for Sill, for Osney. I've noticed as well where our stadium only holds about 26,500 and we are filling it every week. If FM26 wasn't coming out, I'd go in and ask them for a new stadium, but there's not much point really, is there? Osney's buy-in has changed. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Clicking buttons. 23 players on international duty. The other thing, like about internationals in real life, when you get the African Cup of Nations on, once again, it's like, you know, if you've got any African players in your squad, in your team, as a Premier League team, you could lose them for like 4, 5, 6 weeks. That it shouldn't be allowed. You know, you're paying their wages. You know, you bought them in to help you win a trophy, win a league, keep you out of relegation, whatever it is, and then they disappear to the African Cup of Nations. No, the older I've got, the more against international football I've got. Is it not around the African League though? What, you mean it's based around when the African League plays? So the African League isn't. So they. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I don't know. I'm no idea. I mean, I'm not really bothered about the African leagues. I'm bothered about Manchester City and my team, and we've lost players like Yaya Toure before now. I mean, we're going to lose Marmoush and Ait Nouri, aren't we, in January for the African Cup of Nations? It's all wrong. Well, what? He's carrying the story that Joe Reid is unhappy with the size of the squad and believes there's too much competition for places. Okay. Right, well, you're out of the door then, mate, because you've obviously got no ambition. Yeah, prove to me why you should be first choice. You're not that good, mate. You're a squad player. Bonkers. So in theory, this should be a bit tougher against Werder Bremen. They're in 6th place. We've got some Champions League games coming up. Yeah, so we're playing Antwerp and Union Berlin. I mean, no, that should be a 6 point, shouldn't it? And then, if we get there tonight, Jay, we'll be playing the mighty Newcastle. You might have to cover your ears through that one. Could do with Frankfurt dropping a few points, couldn't we? When do we play them? Not for a while, actually. Not for a while. Up the tune. So a question for you then, Jay. How do you think that all of these concocted rules and regulations that the Premier League are bringing in, how do you think that they are affecting and are going to affect Newcastle? Because in theory, Newcastle can't do now what Manchester City have done. So they brought rules in to stop your team. How do you think that affect? What do you think about that? I mean, I've watched quite a few Newcastle vlogs. Quite educated, decent lads, and none of them are happy about it. Okay, they're stopping us joining the Big Six. Right, Sutter is on a fitness. We need to get him back in the team. I think we'll put him on the bench. And yeah, that's never going to happen, Jay. That's never going to happen. If the Premier League had a choice, they were given a choice between City and United being in their top 6 or whatever favoured teams, whatever you want to call it, it would still be United. There's rumours of them abolishing PSR. I think it is going, isn't it? Are they not bringing a new system in? I can't remember now. I thought they were bringing a new system in anyway. Right, okay. We're getting through to it. A bit of football here. My God, we only played one game tonight. I've been on nearly 3/4 of an hour. Thinking about it, should we bring Pacho in? We'll bring Pacho in. I know Stevie's going to be like, don't change your winning team, but I need to keep them two happy. You know, Pacho and Hinsapi are not a Reed. Reed, he can walk if he wants. But I don't want Pacho or Hinsapi to leave, so... Right, let's go into this one. See what we can do in this one. Yeah, I know. I actually feel a bit sorry for Newcastle because I think they've nerfed them, haven't they? They've kind of said, "Oh right, we don't want another Manchester City situation, so we're going to nerf them." Oh, Stevie! Oh dear. Whoa! Yeah, because United and always will be a much bigger club than City. Just a fact of life. Oh, God. Branthwaite. Go on, Pacho. Lost the ball. Well, actually not started this game very well again. Scott, is he going to hit that? No, he's not. He's playing it back. Marcel. Inside to Bradley. Here we go. Bradley's gone a bit wide with that. In the box. Get your head on it. Hit it. Oh, that's a shame. That would have been a great goal. So Naipan is looking very, very tired. And Pacho looking very, very tired. Scott. Oh, that's a bad foul. That's a sending off, that ref. Okay, they're down to 10 men. Come on, lads. Pile the pressure on now. Just hit that and it'll go in. Oh, we've hit the post again. That's twice in the game now. JBH time. Oh, nicely taken, Pacho. Nicely taken. Bradley. Go on, Bradley. Have a run at him. Oh, that's a lovely ball. And a lovely run from Osney as well. Chip it. Bradley. So that's 3 times in the game now we've hit the post. Saying nothing. Weirdly, one of the things I'm quite looking forward to is the new match engine, because the background graphics are meant to be a lot better. Oh, after all that, we get a tap in. Oh, he's offside. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that, for it to look a little bit more realistic. I mean, some of the backgrounds, you get like palm trees and things that they look like they've been drawn by a 6-year-old and then just stuck on. My word. Oh, that's the offside, is it? Right, okay. Right, come on, lads. We're playing 10 men here. Yeah, we're disappointed. Disappointed. And I think we are going to stay as we are. I mean, Pacho and Naipan looking tired, but are we? No, we'll make a change. We'll bring Gurin in midfield. Pacho's injured. Great. So I should have replaced him then. Okay. Did that get done then? Hang about. Yeah, it did get done. Ten men, Werder Bremen, holding out. Header, Osney, Martel. Don't hit the frame of the goal again, because that's getting a bit boring. Insapi. Oh. Did he? Has he just scored, has he, Jay? To see what his stats are like at the end of the season, eh? Great save from Bachmann. Can we keep the ball out of the back of the net, please? Sensible from Osney. Oh, that's not right. Why did we not get a highlight out of that? Yeah, well. But you know, I mean, it things like that do happen in real life. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I don't like losing, obviously, but I don't have a problem with that as long as it doesn't happen every 6 games. Ooh, that's poor from Goering. That was really poor. Are we not going to score in this game then against 10? Oh, off the line. Well, we've played 2 games tonight. We've not been convincing in either of them. Right, okay, let's have a look. What can we do here? See, everybody's been away on international duty and they're all absolutely shattered. So, what can you expect? Right, let's bring Verlac in. So that's 3, isn't it, that we've made? I think Pacho, that injury looks quite serious to him as well. So we may be down to just 1 left wing back. I mean, I'm not convinced by Advaldo at all. But do we bring him on? See, we've only had 3 on target, so that's not great, is it really? Let's up the mentality. Very attacking. Hit the frame of the goal again. Is that 4 or 5 times we've hit the frame of the goal in the game now? We ain't winning this game, are we? We're not winning it. Let's push Osney a bit further forward. Let's give Pizzo some... Right, run wide with the ball. Cross more often. Hit the centre. Nothing I've done in this game has made any difference at all. Come on, Pete, so get it back in the mixer again. Penalty. Oh, penalty in the 88th minute. All the Werder Bremen fans now will be going, oh, big game penalty. There's a joke in there. Penalty awarded. Yeah, Osney can take it. Although he is very tired. But the other option is Advaldo and he ain't scoring goals. So... is he going to score this or is he going to miss it? He scored it! Come on, you beauty. I mean, my God, have we made hard work of this. You're 1-0 up against City in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Very good. Who are you managing, Jay? Is it Newcastle you're managing? Or was it Middlesbrough? It's Middlesbrough, wasn't it? Five minutes of time added on. Oh, and Verlac. What a miss. I think this is all down to tiredness, to be honest. I think it's all down to tiredness. I'm either going to have to do some heavy rotation or give them some decent rest time. I can see Middlesbrough on FIFA. My word, Jay. Okay, let's have a look. When do we play the next game now? Okay, we've got 7 days, but I am going to put some rest in there, I think. Rest all players. I'm going to have 3 days rest. 3 to 4 weeks for Pacho. So it's imperative now that Insapi doesn't get injured. Imperative. Bayern have dropped points. Have Bayern dropped points? What's going on here? And their new manager, they drew against Dortmund, lost against Atletico Madrid. Who's their new manager? Oh, it was wasn't it? Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso. Yeah. I hope you do a dreadful job, Xabi. I hope it goes terribly wrong for you. They might be coming bowing and scraping, cap in hand, saying, please, Gobby Gaffer, will you manage us and get us to win the Bundesliga? Because Xabi Alonso is useless. Well, you made your bed. You've got to lie in it. That's what I say. 2-0 up. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this live stream. I think that when it's done, I might have a bit of a rest off it. Because I don't think it's doing my channel any good at all. And that was the original idea. I mean, I quite enjoy doing it, but, you know, it's... I have other things I could be doing. Like Hogwarts. Hogwarts is... I would go so far as to say... Hogwarts is probably one of the best games I've ever played. It's my kind of game. I mean, some people might not like it, but it's my kind of game. Puzzling, crafting, potions, spell casting. It's right up my street. And I'm 35 hours in now, still learning stuff. Still learning new spells, and it's absolutely bonkers. What do they want for him? Do we know? Eduardo Santiago. After this season, leave it till FM26. Yeah, I think I'd already made that decision, Jay. Once this season's done and dusted. I mean, to be fair, there'll not be much point in doing anything else, will there, really? Because it's going to be... And plus, I'm probably going to need the time... You know, Monday and Friday evenings, I'll spend watching the content creators playing FM26 and try and get a handle on how it's going. Hogwarts, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's all like it's all personal taste, isn't it, Jay? But I absolutely love it. I love Hogwarts, and it's weird because. I play a lot of PS5 games, and I'm always on CAX looking for games. And when it came to Hogwarts, I always skipped over it, thinking, "Oh, kids' game, move on to the next." But it's very far from a kids' game. Oh, we have. Oh, hold on, what's going on here? Oh, the Bay Arena has been extended by 7,500 seats. So we've gone up from 26 to 37. The stadium seating capacity by 7.5. And terracing for 4.5. Oh, so we've gone up 12 then. Nice. should make a video for top 5 teams in each major league. What do you mean, Stuart? Oh, to manage. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Grant, do I play shooting games? So, Grant, I am one of those weird individuals. I don't like first-person games, so I've never played a Call of Duty game. But Sniper Elite is one of my favourite games. I've played them all up to now. Fantastic game, Sniper Elite. But of course, it's third party. So, yeah, if it's third party, I love shooting games. The Tom Clancy stuff, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant games. Sudakov wants first team football. Okay. Nielsen injured now. Getting a lot of injuries, aren't we? I mean, it could well be down to the amount of football that we're playing. Are we on the date yet? Because we're going to have to start either rotating heavily or chucking a lot of... I love train sim. See, that's the thing though, isn't it, Grant? Now, I love trains in real life. If I go on a train, it's a real treat. I love trains. But I wouldn't play a train sim game. It wouldn't interest me. But yeah, it's all, everybody's individual, aren't they? And what some people like, other people don't. Right, hold on a minute. Let's stick some more. The problem is when you're resting, you're not getting any training in, are you? I know a while ago as well. Let me just check this. The assistant manager is doing it. I know I'd changed it to me doing it. 18 matches unbeaten. Well done. The problem is that what I have with that is it 18 matches and you've drawn them all, or is it 18 matches and you won them all? Because it makes a big difference, that, doesn't it? Right, do we do a bit of rotation here? What time am I on till? Probably about, I don't know, maybe about 10-ish, something around about that. I would think. I've been on an hour now, haven't I? So it must be about 8:30. Yeah, I'll be on for about another hour and a half or something like that. Okay, well, Hinsapi is going to have to come in anyway. Sudakov. Where can Sudakov play? He can play further forward, can't he? Only drawn 2 of those matches. Oh, that's good. That's a good run then, Jay. That is a very good run. Right, we're going to have to change Pacho anyway, aren't we? Let's have a look what we can do here. I tell you, he's not been in for a good while. Mr. Ed. I haven't seen him for ages. I must have bored him to death. Let's bring Reed in. No, we won't bring Reed in. We'll not bring Reed in because he's not very fit, is he? Let's bring the young kid in. Naipan's here. Well, City have signed him, haven't they, in real life? He's out on loan at the moment, but he's meant to be a very, very good player. I don't know how he's playing for me. Let's have a look. I mean, sometimes you can't really see. For me, he's made 7 appearances on a 6.69. So he's not playing well for me at all. Hang about, what am I doing here? He's playing him as a Mazzala. He's either footed. He's playing in the position that he likes to play in. So what's the problem? Are you from Southport as well, small one? No, Preston, Grant. I'm in Preston. Preston. I'm originally from Manchester. I was born about 3 miles from Main Road. And of course my dad started taking me to Main Road when I was about 8 or 9. But we moved from Manchester up to Preston. When would it be now? My son was like 2. So like 35 years ago, I think we moved up to Preston. Don't think I'd like to live in Manchester now. I mean, you brought up a really good point up there, Grant. I've actually looked at Naipan there, and he's not playing well. What footed is Gray? See, he's right-footed. I don't want to upset Sudakov. Well, to be fair, he's okay, but he's 30 years old. How did he play last season? Okay. There's, well, yeah, like I say, there's lots of things I'm looking forward to. It's I'm just looking forward to the game being a little bit more. I mean, realistic's not the right word, is it? Really, because it never can be. But and how's Gray playing? So he's a playmaker. 6.77. So my midfield's not functioning then. Naipan and Gray have both got average ratings of about 6.6, 6.7. So my midfield is just not functioning at all. So why is that then? Is that Football Manager buffoonery or what? Because I'm playing Naipan as a Mazzala. I'm playing him in the right position. He's either footed. Archie Gray's dad was good. Well, I mean, the 2 games I've played, we've not played well in either of them. I tell you what, let's move Naipan forward. He can play up there. What does he like to play if he plays up there? Just an attacking midfielder. Okay, well, I mean, once again, we'll pamper to you, Naipan. Let's do it. Great. Manage leads, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's not a bad thing to do this anyway, is it really? Because I do need to do a bit of rotation. Well, let's switch things around a little bit. Because things are not... The 2 games we played, we've not looked good in at all. Okay, let's give that a save. Let's see how that goes. Do I not like wingers? Not really, Grant. No, if I can help it. I don't really play with wingers. But sometimes, you know, when you're content creating, you have to... I mean, it's not like pleasing the masses, but it's just... Sometimes you have to play with wingers. But if I can help it, I don't. No. Right, let's get into this game. I played with wingers in this team. I had Bargy, didn't I? And was that this one? I always get mixed up between this and Atletico Madrid. My head's going to explode when FM26 comes out. I'm going to have 2 saves to put on YouTube. I've got to learn the game, produce tutorials. My head's going to explode. You're the opposite. Yeah, I mean, once again, it's all like... I mean, to be honest, if we start slipping and sliding, I might have to start playing with a bit of width. I don't know. Right, we've started a little bit better this time, I think. We've had a shot. What's that? Madrid. Right, come on, get a tackle in. Get your head on it. Nice. Right, come on. Want a better performance from you, Naipan. The chat have noticed. The chat have noticed. You're meant to be a good player. No. If you manage a top team, would you sell the wingers? Probably not. No, I mean I'm not against playing with wingers. I'm not against it. But I do like playing like diamonds and stuff like that. I find it, I think what it is, I find like 4-4-2s really boring. And I like to play something a little bit different that nobody else is doing. I think that's the top and bottom of it. Straight into his arms. Oh, come on, lads. Can we put a performance? We've had 8 shots and 3 on target in this game. Can we put a performance together? 0-0 at half time, is it going to be? Sudakov, slide it. There we go. Oh, you're joking, aren't you? Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, it's like I generally always play with a gegenpress as well, because I just find it the most. I've had most success in the game playing with a gegenpress. Although I think the second tactic I've got set up in this is a cautious tiki-taka, so that's something a bit different. But then I'm not really playing that very much. Disappointed. You know what? I'm going angry. I mean, it's not good enough, this. We're not tired either. There's nobody tired there. No excuses. Come on. Let's go attacking. I've got 2 4-star strikers on the pitch who score goals for fun. Why are we not scoring goals? Heidenheim have done absolutely nothing. 13 shots, 5 on target. Why are we not scoring goals? What's going on? Nope. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So either going to scrape this 1-0 or it's going to be a draw for whatever weird reason. Nice football. Still, has he kept himself onside? Doesn't matter because the keeper's made a save. Yeah, we've got a lot of young players out on loan at City who are meant to be very good. We've got a centre-half out in France called B-A-H. He's meant to be a monster. I'm looking forward to, like Etcheverry, I'm looking forward to them just getting a bit of experience and I don't know. Am I going to have to change this? Am I going to have to go with wingers or something? Because this ain't working, is it? We're not scoring goals all of a sudden. And this is not working at all. What can we do here? Let's stick Branthwaite out there. We'll bring Simic in at centre-back. See, that's interesting there. You know, like Stevie's saying, likes to tiki-taka, uses it all of the time. I have used it before, but I don't. I'm not very keen on the mentality in the tiki-taka. There's like the, you know, it's very very slow, short. I don't know. I mean, we all like our own stuff, don't we? Um, Sutter can play in the middle. He's going to have to get some game time. I wonder if I might have to change these midfield roles. Gray, and what can Gray play? Just try and get him a bit further forward. How many subs have I made now? Is that just the 3? Valdo can play on the right. I mean, it looks a bit weird, but something needs to change. I'm not sure. Friday night stream was a dream. I just kept pressing buttons and everything was working. And with the same team and formation. I don't understand it. 3 games in now and all of a sudden we're just not playing well at all. Advance forward. I mean, look at his star rating. And he's hitting the post and the crossbar and what is going on? Right, full back on support. Right, let's give him a few instructions. Run wide with the ball, hit the centre, cross the mobile line. How long have we got left? About 10 minutes to try and do something. It's Heidenheim, this. Heidenheim, lads. Very attacking. 15 shots, 7 on target, and Heidenheim have done absolutely nothing. And we've drawn the game. Right, so we're going to drop into 3rd place when Bayern win, aren't we? And Leipzig are getting a bit close for comfort as well. That's going to give Eintracht Frankfurt. Let's see what the results turn out like. Did I put some rest days in there between... wrong one, wrong button. Did I put some rest days in there? Couple of days. Okay. Antwerp away. All right, yeah, thanks for coming in, Grant. Thanks for coming in. Frankfurt lost. Did they? Oh, Bayern Munich beat Frankfurt. Right, okay. Well, that keeps it interesting, doesn't it? Okay, let's move on to the Champions League then. Can we have a 100% record in the Champions League? Given the fact that we're not playing well at the moment, could be a bit of a stretch. Gonna have to put some more. This is the problem with these, you know, with these internationals. We're squeezing games in like 3 games a week. It's ridiculous. Okay. Right, I'm going to put him back there, and I'm going to put Gray back in again, because they are good players. Right, okay, what can we do then with... so Gray likes to be what? He wants to be a deep line playmaker. Right, okay, you can be a deep line playmaker on support. And Naipan is not going to be a Mazzala. See, he wants to be a playmaker as well. What's Gray's stats like? Right, let's make him a central midfielder on attack. Let's just try and do something a little bit different. Hiya, Jaden. You all right, mate? Right. Okay. Let's go into this game. Nielsen's injured, is he? Where's he? Oh yeah. Okay. Well, we can only bring Reed in. That's all we can do. Well, we can't play as badly in this game as we've played in the last 2 or 3, because if we do, we're not going to pick the 3 points up. I mean, to be fair, in that last game, we had 15 shots in that game. Heidenheim did absolutely nothing, and we couldn't score a goal. Feel like this could be a curveballs levels of difficulty type situation. So we've had 4 shots, 5 shots now, but nothing on target yet, when we've got 2 of the best strikers in the league in the team. Building from the back. Here we go. This is how I do it. Naipan, nice little ball to Scott. Sill, lovely chip over the top for Osney. Right, Osney, you need to put that in the back of the net. And he has done. Now that's what we've been missing. That is what we've been missing. You know, instead of hitting the goalkeeper's ankles or in the crossbar of the post, putting it in Rose Ed, that's what we've been missing. Why has that not been happening? I've not changed Osney's role or anything. Right, 1-0. Come on. Right, my 2 strikers are on fire. 7.5, 7.3. How much did Osney cost? I'm not quite sure, actually. I think it was about 50 something. I think it was about 50. It wasn't massive money, but there were a lot. In fact, all the big clubs were after him. There were loads of big clubs after him. And I think I actually bid a bit more and paid out more wages, and I got him. Nice ball over the top. Nice ball to Naipan. Oh, lovely ball to Sale. That's very, very nice indeed, that. Now, referee. Come on, referee. You need to help me out tonight because I'm having the worst run. It's awful what we've been watching. We can't hit a barn door with a banjo. It's disallowed? Really? My God. I mean... Angry. God, we got 4 players on yellow cards. Let's bring Sutter on. Can't do anything about Hinsapi. I may have to change my formation. It's not working, is it? All of a sudden. The switch has been flicked and it's not working all of a sudden. Come on, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Let's score 4 goals now. Prove me wrong. It's a challenge. Antwerp. So this should have been a nailed on 3 points, this. Play Bradley. Naipan. Lovely ball over the top. Silly's onside there. And we've hit the crossbar again. Okay, my angle levels are starting to get a little bit higher here. How many games have we played tonight? Is it 4? How many times have we hit the frame of the goal tonight? Let's bring Goering on. And can make another 2, can't I? Let's bring Advaldo off because I don't like that yellow card. And we'll bring Verlac on, I think. Let's push him a little bit further forward. Let's go attack him. Yeah, he may be, Stuart. He may be lurking. He probably is lurking. Right, yeah, let's go into it now. Verlac. In the box. Goering. Hey! Come on, I'm not offside either. Connor Bradley. It's only his 2nd goal of the season as well. I think he's fallen off a bit of a cliff, Bradley. He was banging goals in for fun. Right, let's just drop to a cautious mentality. Maybe it's time for McAtee. Oh, God. I think I have had McAtee in another save somewhere, and he wasn't great in that either. Can he play there, guys? Can he play there? Can he play left back? Not really. Simic, can he play there? No. I think we move Brandthwaite there again then and bring Simic on. That's a thing to do. I think we've got all the yellow cards off the pitch now, so that's a positive. Okay, we're on a cautious mentality now, lads. Okay, they've got a corner. Just over the top. Five minutes of time added on. Okay, we do get the win, but once again, very laboured. I'm going to go with pleased. I'm not getting them delighted tonight, have I? So how many games have we played tonight? Was Stuttgart was the first one, was it? Yeah, Stuttgart. 2-0, 1-0, 0-0, 2-1. So you were asking about Osney. Osney cost 54 million from FC Porto. Look at his figures from last season though. 33 appearances, 29 goals, 13 assists, 10 player of the match, 7.62. My God. We could do with them kind of figures in midfield at the moment. We'd be world beaters. I'm not sure what to do here. Do I carry on and hope that it starts to click? What do I do? I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So this team's not been set up to play with wingers. So I mean, I could go back to my 4-2-2-2. I could go back to that. Should we give that a try? Let's do a 4-2-2-2. Maybe I change the tactic for your next cup game to try out a new team. Hold on a minute. We've got another 2.4. How are the finances looking anyway? So we are losing money again. 62. Let's just make that adjustment in 3, 4, 6. That's took me down to 36 mil. I'm going to have to go out in January and buy like £100 million player. And get him on the drip. Because the finances are not really my problem, are they? Okay, we've got Hertha Berlin now at home. And then we've got Union Berlin in the DFB Pokal. I'm wondering whether we go the 4-2-2-2. That seemed to work last season. It's ugly. It's really ugly. But it worked. Let's try 4-2-2-2. Hertha Berlin 16th in the table and Union Berlin in the DFB Pokal. These should be two games, good games to try this out. Right, we're going 4-2-2-2. Let's bring, we'll bring Sutter in. Stick him there. What does Sutter like to play? Defensive midfield player. Martel likes to play a ball-winning midfield player. Okay. Martel and Sutter, both right-footed. Right, okay. So he can be a ball-winning midfield player. And he can be a DM. on support. And we'll push Naipan forward. We'll push Naipan forward. And Scott. So given that Scott has got a nice connection with Sill, shall we do it like that? Right, who's going to be the playmaker then? I mean, he's got good passing and vision, hasn't he? Right, let's have Naipan as the playmaker. He does like to be an attacking mid. Scott. I can't speak. I don't know what's happened. Right. Okay. Let's put him on support. Naipan will put on attacking midfielder on attack. Okay, it's the ugly 4-2-2-2. He's going to be a full-back on support. Let's keep him back a little bit. Let's give that a try. See what happens. I've not got my... I've reorganised it before I deleted it. I made a banner to say subscribe, like and comment. That should be on the... But I think I deleted it before. Well, he's going to have to get up to speed, isn't he? Because I want to play a 4-2-2-2, so... Right, let's see how we're playing this game. Let's see whether we can start putting a few moves together. Insapi, nice. The only problem with this is there's a bit of a gap in midfield, isn't there? But then we did play well, although it was different personnel. Okay, we're losing 1-0. Not getting back into it, are we? Okay, this is a challenge now. We're meant to be winning the Bundesliga again this season. Hey, Naipan, second goal of the season. That was with his left foot as well. Okay, come on. A slow start, but it's a 4-2-2-2 now. Let's... Nice. Is it the tactic? Oh, is it the tactic or is it Gobby Gaffer? He's probably the Gobby Gaffer. Hey, Hinsapi, second goal. There you go. You see, look, that Hertha Berlin early goal was just a smoke screen. Nice goal, that, to be fair. The thing that worries me about this tactic is there's not much of a link between the defensive midfielders and the attacking midfielders. Oh, we've hit the frame of the goal again. Come on, I've changed the formation. Can we stop doing that, please? Nicely picked up by Scott. What we need is we need a thumping good win. You know, like 4 or 5-1 in this game would help us a little bit. Still. Flags up. Jay, use wingers. Yeah, it's a last resort, Jay. It's a last resort. And I don't really have them. I bought players in to play without wingers. So I've sold my wingers. And I bought loads of midfield players to play this system. So, or a midfield type system. And I want to do something a bit interesting as well. Oh, Sil, at the Osney. You don't do that in front of goal. That's not the Osney that we know. You see, if somebody bobs their head in to see what's going on here. Oh, he's playing a boring 4-4-2. I'll leave that. If they bob their head in and say, what the hell's this? A ugly 4-2-2-2? Let's stick around and see what's happening. Okay, we're going to say pleased, I think. How are we doing for tiredness? We're actually looking all right, but Sutter is a little bit tired, which is not surprising, really. Hinsapi, this is the problem I've got now, because Pacho is long-term injured. He's playing every game, isn't he? It is a problem. Right, I'm going to move Branthwaite out there again and bring Simic in at centre-back. And we'll bring... can Gray play deep? He can. Right, let's bring him in there. Okay, couple of changes at half-time. I feel like I am going to have to do a lot of rotation here. Edit. That was a bit too close for comfort. Well, I've had 70 views tonight, so that's not too bad. How long have I been on? Everything's all different in this template. 1 hour 42, right. Time doesn't half fly when you start doing these streams. You do a bit of waffling, play a game, and you've been on 3/4 of an hour. Right, he's onside this time. And this time we hit the post, but it goes in. Maybe the tide's turning a little bit. I like it. 3-1. More like it. Okay, was it the formation then? You get this thing, don't you? I don't think I've seen it in the console version. In fact, I haven't. But in the PC version, you get this thing, don't you, where you get a message saying that, like, for instance, the message will say, the Gobby Gaffer is very stubborn and unwilling to change his tactic or something. If you're on a bit of a dodgy run, it comes up with that, and you know when you get that message, you've got to change it. If you don't, then you'll just carry on because the game's prompting you. And I know that's a thing in the PC version. I've not seen it in the console version. Maybe the console version just lets you make your own mind up. Right, let's move it on a little bit. What mentality are we on now? Let's drop down to balanced. Right. Okay, 70 minutes. We are going to drop into that second tactic now. In fact, we'll keep that because I think it's more solid. It doesn't create a lot, but I think it's more solid. What changes did I make? Gray and Simic. Right, we need to make 2 more. Who did that say? Was it Bradley? Bradley. So we've got a direct replacement for him. And Sudakov can get... it sounds like a cough medicine, doesn't it, that? Sudakov. Take Sudakov for your dry, tickly... Yeah. It sounds like a cough medicine. Right, we are playing a custom tiki-taka. Cautious mentality, low block and all that malarkey. So we should bore everybody to death now with this. And get a 3-1 out of it. Martel, yep, Guerin can come on. Right, I'll play it again in the DFB Pokal and let's see whether we can score a few goals in that. Go on, Sil. Just under the bar. A 3-1 win. Good. Right, we're going to be delighted with that. Let's try and give them a bit of a pat on the back. Okay, we are top of the league as it stands. But Frankfurt and Bayern have not played yet. Did I put some... I didn't. Let's put some rest time in again. A couple of days of rest. So Union Berlin, DFB Pokal second round. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Tactical change sees Bayer Leverkusen concede. You're joking, aren't you? So you're taking a negative out of that. That's interesting, though. That's kind of the thing I've just been talking about with the PC version, talking about tactical changes. Oh well, although that was weird because they took a negative out of a 3-1 win. I mean, I know I'm pessimistic, but even I wouldn't do that. Right, let's see if it works in this. I mean, it's all very well it working in one game. Is it going to work in the cup? Oh, what's going on here now? What's going on here? Leipzig drew. Bayern drew. Have Frankfurt played? Frankfurt have not played. No, we won't be top of the time. Frankfurt have not played. So Xabi Alonso is not doing that well with Bayern then, is he? They should have employed me, because with their money, I could have gotten top of the league with their money. Their wage budget is bonkers. Serves them right, that's what I say. Yeah, Frankfurt did win. Okay, but there's only 1 point in it, and it's early doors. I mean, weirdly, then, mind you, this is why I'm a little bit annoyed tonight. So our goal difference is 17. Loads better than everybody else's. And on Friday, we were really good. Really, really good. Scoring a lot of goals. Maybe it'll change. 4-2-2-2. Maybe that's the way forward. A couple of days rest in there. Martel's happy. Okay, that's good. We like happy players. Kirkes. I was looking at Kirkes for that left back role. Oh, we got players in the team of the week. Look, we changed the formation and Hinsapi. Oh, just Hinsapi. Okay. Right, who are these? Unai Sola. 22 million as an attacking mid. Santiago. Rubbish. It's a winger. He's 30. Don't want to bring in 30-year-olds. I'm trying to bring the average age of the squad down. Team selection. Okay, so Scott, he's got a connection with Sil and Osney now. Take a look at a player called Strokey. Who? Stroey. Oey. Kens. Kens. Is it Colne? Attacking midfielder. It's only a 2-star player. 2.5-star ability. Doesn't look great, Stuart. Okay, another 3 or 4 goals, lads. Just give me a bit of confidence that the 4-2-2-2 is working. We should be beating these, to be fair. Union Berlin, they're not a top line team, are they? I think we might go on an attacking mentality here as well. Hinsapi, yellow card again. Yeah, I think it does vary, doesn't it, from... I think it depends what year you're in as well, doesn't it? You're very going to look at Wendell. I mean, Wendell was brilliant, wasn't he? But then, within a short space of time, bring him to Leverkusen, he's not great anymore, so... Okay, that's one. Scott, oh, it was an in-off, wasn't it? Own goal. Right, come on, lads. Let's get the second now. Let's get the second. Let's get a little bit of confidence back. There we go. Osney. 16th goal of the season for Osney. That's mad. Come on, keep them coming. Let's have another one. Let's get the third now. Lost it. I was watching the run from Osney there and I missed that one. Keep yourself onside, Osney. He has done. Oh, lovely touch. Oh, that's not. Oh, what? That would have been a lovely goal, that. He chipped the keeper beautifully then. What a shame. Hit it. Oh, straight into the keeper's arms. Come on, lads. Let's get the third goal. You're messing about now. We want to be pleased and delighted. None of this angry and whatever. Sutter loses the ball in midfield. Great. What was Branthwaite doing there? Not Branthwaite. What's his name? Backman. They're giving us a little bit of a game, aren't they? But then it is a cup game, so they've got to play, haven't they? There's no good playing for a draw. Oh, that's a nice. He's kept himself onside there, Sil. Oh, lucky again. Come on, let's get the third goal before half time. No, we're not going to do, are we? Okay, we'll say we're pleased. That's okay. Well, we need to get a third and fourth goal here because... well, let's move Branthwaite out there again. That's caused me a real problem, that Pacho injury. It's a real problem. Simic. And Gray. Met 3 changes at half time, I think. I think we'll swap those 2 over though. Sutter and Gray, which is which? Gray, they're both right footed, that's fine. Right, come on lads, third goal. Here we go. Straight into Branthwaite's head. Oh dear. There was a little. I don't know whether I willed it onto Branthwaite's head then. Right, this is a bit better. It's a bit better this than what we were seeing. Another 3 goals. Come on, let's get the fourth now. Dear me, what was Scott doing there? He hooked that right into that corner section. That was weird. Right, okay, let's drop the mentality to positive. We don't want to concede, that's the thing. Because apparently changing the tactic, you concede a goal. Doesn't matter that you won 3-1, but the important thing is you change the tactic and you've conceded a goal. Yeah, he is. He's 6'5" though, so I think he's always going to score at corners. Can we get the fourth now, lads? Let's go the fourth, and then I'll lock it down. Sil's offside again. Kind of wondering whether I need to do something with Sil to pull him back a little bit. He seems to get himself offside a lot. Oh, Branthwaite's got his second. It's 4-0. I mean, do we carry on playing as we are, or do we drop into a I just don't want to concede, really. I'd like to keep a clean sheet if possible. Nicely blocked. He got a bit of a lucky bounce there, Simic, didn't he, when he's given the ball away. Oh, lovely little cushioned header there into midfield. I might need to have a look and see if I can play anybody else at left back. Hinsapi is getting tired very quickly now. That one's standing this time. Sills kept himself onside. 5-0. This is better. This is better. Maybe it was the formation then. Maybe the game had just done that thing where it said, right, this formation's not working now. All of a sudden, you need to change it. So, my God, they're not a good team, are they? Union Berlin. I wonder who we're going to get in the next round. I think Bayern had a tough tie. It's keep ball time. Sills kept himself onside and absolutely nearly breaks the net with it. 6-0. Okay, maybe he's learned. I was going to change his positioning, but maybe he's learned. 6-0. Nice ball from Scott, that was. Lovely. Okay, let's drop into this formation. And I've got another 3 changes I can make. Verlat can come on for a game. Sudakov. And Geis. Yeah, I mean, it would seem so, Stuart. I don't know. I mean, it's maybe a bit early to be whooping and hollering about it, but I don't know what division they're in, Union Berlin, but 20 shots, 13 on target. See, when we were playing the Diamond, we had a game there where the opposition had no shots. We had 15 shots. Was it like 7 or 8 on target? And it was 0-0. So we weren't putting the ball in the back of the net. All of a sudden now, we're putting the ball in the back of the net. But then Antwerp and Union Berlin maybe aren't a test for it. Jumped up to 82 views now. Yeah, you may well punch the air, mate. That was a very, very good performance, that. Why couldn't you do that before? So I've had to switch your positions on the pitch for you to start performing. 6-0 win, though. I did some rest days, didn't I? Yeah. I wonder if you see... What do you mean, Stuart? Right, we've got Hamburg. So if you, I mean, I've watched Lelujo for years now, and he's had that situation many times where he's gone on a little bit of a bad run. He's got that inbox message that you know, Lelujo is very stubborn and he's unwilling to change his tactic, and he knows every time he gets that he's got to change his tactic. So he plays 2 games with a different tactic and then goes back to his original, because he has tactic, like he always plays a gegenpress and he always plays like a 4-2-3-1, something like that. So he does go back, but the problem with this 4-2-2-2 is it's not utilising the players that are bought in their right roles. But then again, Gray and Naipan weren't performing well in that diamond anyway, so third round draw. I knew we'd get a tough one. I knew we'd get a tough one away at Leipzig. Right. Okay, we got Newcastle coming up after the Hamburg game. Let's do some rest days again. Couple of rest days. Seems to be working at the moment. What time is it now? Right, what forgot that for? Oh, TV, Champions League TV rights. How are the finances looking? Not that I really need to be. I think I'm addicted to looking at the finances. 63 mil. It doesn't really make much difference, but I'm just wondering who's on the transfer market at the moment, or who I could bring in that would be a better player. Right, keep saying Sutter's not fit. Let's bring Gray into play there. Scott, Naipan, Sil, Osney. Right, have we got anybody that can play? Can Sudakov play left back? No. Simic? No. I don't think Sutter can play there. No. Gurin? No. Right, who have we got not on the bench? Reed? No. And was Nielsen's injured? Oh, Nielsen's on a fitness. No. Let's have a look in the... I'm a bit desperate here because Hinsapi's playing too many games now. Is that the reserves? Yeah. So I'm looking here. General info. Position. Ralph Schmidt? No. I mean, Greg Worley. I mean, he's right-footed, though. How long is Pacho off coming back? Full training in 5 days. Okay, we're going to... There's not a lot I can do, is there? There's not a lot I can do. Okay, let's get into this game. It's Hamburg. Every save I've ever done, Hamburg have always been useless. In fact, I'm surprised they're in the Bundesliga. So, should be another win, this. Olseny. This makes me chuckle. So, my two strikers are taking short corners together. That's in the back of the net. Eric Martel. It's quite a I did a save with Hamburg and did all right with them. It's quite a decent save, Hamburg, because they're never expected to do anything. Played, nice defensive work. It's weird because if you play a formation like this and somebody new comes into the chat and you're not doing particularly well, they'll come in and say, "Oh, your midfield's wide open. That's why you're not doing well. Your midfield's wide open." But then I'm a bit bothered about that, but it's working. There's only one though. 5 shots, 2 on target. Go on, Olseny. Branthwaite said. Nope, not far enough. All the way back to the keeper. Stay on side. The centre-back there pulled off. The centre-back played him on then, Sil. I know, I'll be surprised if that's offside. Yeah, Sil was offside, and at the last minute, the centre-back decided to run towards his goalkeeper. Yeah, it's yeah, you're right, Stuart. It's I mean, it does look a very ugly formation, but it worked last season as well. But when I started this season, I thought, right, I don't want wingers. I'm buying midfield players. I'm going to play through the middle. But let's play something that looks a little bit prettier. So I thought the diamond looks really nice. But see, it worked though on Friday. It was working fine. Tonight, all of a sudden, not working. So I've had to change it. But you know what? I mean, it is what it is. I think because we're playing quite high up the pitch, it's squeezing that central midfield area anyway. Well, don't start that again. Yeah, you're right, Stevie. Yeah, it is all about winning now. Yeah. Yeah, it can be as ugly as it wants, can't it? As long as we're winning stuff. I'd like to see us do well in the Champions League. That DFB Pokal game will be difficult because I know we've beaten Leipzig 5-0, but they are a difficult team to beat for us. I just kind of feel like we maybe need another season to win the Champions League. I think it's still a little bit early. Need another transfer window, but it is what it is. There's not a lot I can do, really. That's a nice ball. Oops, Sills beating his man. And he's hit the crossbar again. I can't wait for FM26. I really can't. I'm not surprised I'm like losing a few subscribers and viewing numbers are down. People are bored to death with FM24 now, aren't they? They're absolutely bored to death of it. I can't wait for 26 to come out. I really can't wait for it. I can't wait to start watching the early access on the PC because that'll give us a big indication. Well, you'll be able to tell us, won't you, Stevie, what you think about it? Because you've got it pre-ordered, haven't you? So now there's a change. We're not actually tired at half time. So yeah, I know, Stu. It's been a bit off the scale tonight, hasn't it? I mean, there was one game where we hit the frame of the goal about 4 times. It has been a bit off the scale. Who's your first? Well, who are you going to manage? Who are you going to manage in the early access, Stevie? Have you decided who you're going to manage? What you need to do, Stevie, is get a YouTube channel and start streaming it. We'll all come in and watch. Subscribe and like and all of that kind of stuff. Oh, that was poor, Bradley. Oh, they've hit the post now. Okay, that evens it up a little bit. Oh, on Backman there. My word. Backman's actually earning his cross today. It can't be far off now, can it, the early access? Right, let's make some changes. I'd invite you all up, but it's a bit of a journey. Yeah. And it's meant to be heavy snow up north of the country, isn't there? It's going to be Southampton. That's a bit of a challenge. Right, let's bring hold on a minute. What can Pizzo play? Oh, he can play there, you know. He can play there. Have we got anybody else that can play right? You know what? Nielsen's going to play there. You joking? He's a 3.5 star. What? How can he be a 3.5 star? He can't even play there. Oh, it's reset itself. He can't play there. Never mind. Okay. What else are we going to do here? We need to give Verlac a game, don't we? Okay, made all my changes. In fact, do we? No, we're not going to drop. We'll stay as we are. We need to play this as much as possible now and get a bit of experience. It's a bit weird this tonight. Diamond. I mean, we were winning games, weren't we? But it didn't look convincing at all. Change to the 4-2-2-2 and then everything's ticking over like a well-oiled clock. Go on, Naipan. Nicely taken, lad. Ooh, he's in the box. He's in the box. He's skipping round him. Oh, that would have been a lovely goal if that had gone in. What a shame. Never mind. A 2-0 win against Hamburg. Give them a delighted. I think it's 2 fingers up to Football Manager. Oh, the timer's not working anymore. Yeah, I think you need to do something different. Well, we have, and we're winning. Okay, once again, Bayern I've not played. We've got Newcastle now. Is Jay still in the building? I did put some rest time in there, didn't I? Yeah. Barcelona's youth setup recognised amongst the world's best. And Dortmund the second. Okay, it's the big one. Just for Jay. I don't think he's here anymore, is he? He'll be kicking himself. He's gone to bed early. Now we're playing Newcastle. What time is it? I think I might make this the last game of the night. Let's have a look. Oh, we have got Bayern though. Or do I leave that till Friday night? I won't be so sure, Stuart. You've not thought you'll manage. Any suggestions are welcome. Yeah, it's like the more you think about it, there's lots of teams that are, you know, big candidates. Of course, we've got women's football as well. Do you go down the women's football route? I think there's a lot of candidates for it. Yeah, money's dropping in the bank, but it doesn't make any difference. It does not make any difference. A- with the board. The board are chuffed to bits. Or they weren't chuffed to bits enough to give me a better contract, were they? I think that's a bit of an insult. No, I didn't turn them down. They turned me down. Oh well, maybe they based it on the fact that I applied for the Bayern Munich job and they weren't happy. I don't blame them, I suppose. Atletico Madrid have beaten Olympiacos 6-0. City only drew with Antwerp? Really? Well, there's a turn up for the book. We beat them, didn't we? But that was one of them games where it was a little bit too tight. Right, we are at home. We're in our expanded stadium now as well, aren't we? We should have more money coming in, shouldn't we, for that? Right, okay, well, I think it's same again. I'm not changing a winning team, so I think it's same again, if I'm honest. Is Pacho back yet? Nope, still injured. Reed on the bench. Right, okay, it's Newcastle. English Premier League team. This will be a big test. This is the biggest test that we've had since we went to 4-2-2-2. Who knows? I don't know whether to go attacking right from the kickoff. Right, come on, lads. Let's do Newcastle. Let's try and... Oh, Newcastle have set off like a runaway train. 2 shots, 1 on target. Right, we're going attacking. That's made my mind up straight away. Come on, lads. Don't get overrun by this lot. Oh, Tonali, corner. Nice. Nice. Go on, Naipan. You're going to have to take it to the corner flag, mate. Now you've lost it there. Well, if Jay was here, he wouldn't have cheered that goal, would he? Because it's Isak that scored it. So, and he hates Isak. Come on, lads. We need to get back into this game now. We started playing a bit. 3 shots, 2 on target. XG's very poor, though. I think we've got Real Madrid as well, aren't we? I'm sure we've got Real Madrid. It's poor. Great tackle. Oh, what? Mixed emotions for Jay now. Yeah, exactly. We're looking at a penalty for that, are we? No penalty. It looked outside to me. No penalty, right? We don't need a highlight from that, thanks. Just carry on now. Are we getting a highlight? Okay. Come on, lads, we need to get back on level terms here. This is... I mean, I don't mind being 1-0 down, but we need to get back on level terms. Penalty of that, ref. Oh, he's going to look at the little box. This I had one of these in Atletico Madrid. I mean, he did a bit of an arc there, but he ran in a real big arc to get to it. Instead of running a straight line, it was proper funny. Come on, ref. Big game penalty, that's what we want. Come on, Osney, you can do it, lad. Get us back to 1-1. Come on, the crowd are going to go wild here if you put this one in the back of the net. Keeper save, was it? Right, okay. Branthwaite said? No. Weirdly as well, the live league position, Newcastle are in 18th. That was a very, very poor penalty miss, that was, from Osney. Penalty again? No. Go on, Gray. Smash it. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Archie Gray. What a time to get your first goal for the club as well. Absolutely smashed it. Beautiful goal. Absolutely stunning. Right, come on, lads, now. We've started a little bit dodgily here, but we can pull this back. Played. Nice play from Gray. Naipan, come on, lad. We need you today. We need you, Naipan. Come on, show some quality. Let's get the second goal before half time. Take him on. Slide it. Come on, Osney. Flag. No flag. Come on, 2-1. What? Let's just drop back to positive. I don't want to go on full attacking. Okay, nice finish from Osney. Made up for his penalty miss. Right, we don't need any more highlights now before half time, thanks. Okay, we can actually say that we're pleased. Tiredness. Looking okay at the moment. Sills on a yellow. Right, go on, carry on. Come on, lads. We've started turning it on a bit now. 7 shots, 6 on target. We've got another highlight. Ball inside. I mean, looking at the league position, if they've started in 18th, this shouldn't be as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Oh, that's through. Naipan, no. Naipan, no. Branthwaite said, just aim for it. He's sticking out like a sore thumb. He's 6'5". Straight into the keeper's arms. Right, we started to turn the screw a bit now. Newcastle have gone off the boil. They started well, they've faded. 10 shots, 8 on target. XG's jumped up, nearly 3 now. They're 29th position now, Newcastle. Come on, let's get the third and wrap the game up. Careful. Steady. Left, left, left. Now don't bust a gut in, Sappy. We don't get you getting injured. Ooh, we got a little nick there. Sill. No, unlucky. Santos, 4th goal of the season. It's 3-1 now. It was a scruffy goal, but it's a scruffy formation, so anything scruffy at the moment will do. My God, we're piling on the pressure here, aren't we? If we can win this, it's 4 straight wins in the Champions League. Ooh, I thought he'd given that away. Can we get a 4th? Osney's in. He's done it. You know, that's his trademark. A little chip over the goalkeeper. But it's stopped working at the moment. Branthwaite said. No. Martel. Oh. He had a good swing at it. Oh, wide right. Right, okay. Let's drop into the tiki-taka situation. And we'll bring on fresh legs in defence, I think. We'll put Nielsen out there again to give Insapi a bit of a rest. Sutter can come on in midfield. And in fact, we'll drop to 2 DMs if it'll let me do it. And do that. It would be, they certainly would, yeah. What I'll have to do on Friday, I'll run the highlights of this game while he's in. Could I be that mean? We've not won it yet, though. There's 18 minutes left, plus time added on. Newcastle, I mean, let's hope that kills the game off now. I mean, we've had 15 shots. XG of 3.74 now. They're very nearly bottom of the Champions League, Newcastle. I mean, looking at this, I'm not sure why we allowed them to score a goal. Keep it out of the back of the net. Go on, chase him. Well, this is leading us nicely into the Bayern Munich game. I think we will play the Bayern Munich game and then call it a day. Scott Sudakov, yep. That is a very, very nice win indeed. Very, very nice win. English Premier League teams are always difficult in European competitions. That is very, very nice indeed. Unfortunately, Paris Saint-Germain, is that Leon or Lille? Leon, I think, isn't it? Real Madrid. Got, where are they anyway? Newcastle. Not exactly great, that is it. Right, let's play the Bayern game and then we'll call it a night, I think. Rest all players, 2 days again. Bayern Munich at home. Because, of course, the rule is I can't finish with a loss, so we have to win this game. Another 2.4 million. Very nice indeed. Gates record, well, it will be, won't it? Because we've got 37,000 coming in now. That'll have been a sellout, that, won't it? 37,000 fans. And this will be a sellout as well. Right, what's Bayern been doing? I'm guessing they've played Champions League as well. Right. I don't know what Xabi Alonso's doing there, but they're doing awful in the Champions League. They got beat at home by Freiburg. Jade, you beat Newcastle. I know, Jaden. Yeah, I know. Hold on a minute. Who have we got left in the Champions League now? So we've got, is LOSC's at Lille or Leon? I can never remember. Leisure Warsaw. Why are they in purple? What's that? Why are they in purple? We've got Paris Saint-Germain. They're unbeaten, aren't they? And then we've got Porto. I thought we had Real Madrid. Right, so Osney wants to have a good game in the Porto one. Right, let's get back to this. Sil, Osney, Scott, Naipan, Marto. Right, this seems to be working at the moment. Is Pacho back yet? Pacho's on a fitness. Right, let's try and get a little bit of fitness into his legs. It's Lille. Right, Lille. I should know that because I managed him, didn't I? I've got a bloody head like a sieve, me. I can't remember what I did yesterday. Right, let's give this a save. Bayern Munich it is. And a win here would move us 3 points clear of Bayern Munich. And maybe even put us top, depending on what Frankfurt have done. Kind of feel like I shouldn't have picked this one for the last game of the night. But it is what it is. You've got to play it sometime, haven't you? Right. Oh. Thought I'd press the button then. Okay, I've gone attacking against Bayern Munich. That can't go wrong, can it? Surely. Come on, lads. Push him. Push him. 3 shots, 1 on target. Bayern Munich have done nothing yet. No highlights in the first half. Oh, we are getting one now. Chase that ball down. Played Santos. Right, plate to feet, plate to feet. Find a player. It's through to Naipan, can he? Has he hit the frame of the goal there? Again. Right, we are starting to look a bit of a tired outfit here. But, I mean, Bayern should be tired as well. Right, I'm going to go disappointed, you know. We need to be doing a better job, don't we? Right, Naipan is looking tired. Osney's looking tired as well. We'll leave him on, I think, for now. Sutter is looking tired. Let's Guerre's looking tired. Let's bring Sutter on. Right, come on. Can we have a few highlights with Leverkusen having the ball, please? Tight game, this, innit? 7 shots, 2 on target. Oh, and after all of that, it's Bayern Munich who get a highlight. You're joking, aren't you? Played. No. What's going on there? That was a bit too close for comfort. Right, we need to change it a little bit here. I took bloody what's it off the bench, didn't I? I took him off the bench. What a buffoon. What do I do here? Right, it's gonna look even uglier, this. Oh, he can't play there, that's the problem. Okay, let's put him there. Let's... can we do here? Sudakov. 2.5. You know what? I'm going to do it. What can Sudakov do? Can he play Shadow Striker? Yeah, he can. It's a 0.5 in it. All right, we'll drop Guerin in there and we'll make him a deep line playmaker on support. And Verlac can be an attacking midfielder. What are we on? 66 minutes. Right. Let's see if that works. We've gone very narrow again though now, haven't we? Nice ball. Nice ball again. Lovely ball, Sudakov. Lovely ball to Verlac. He's in, can he? Oh, get in! Verlac, you beauty! What a cracker! Stuart, this formation is a bit wild. I know. I know. What a strike that was. Well, let's just drop this mentality down to positive. Still seems tired, replacing with Simic. I'd rather not, if you don't mind. I'd rather not. If Simic is going to come on, he can come on as a DM. Well, it worked. We don't know yet, Stuart. We don't know. Right, Simic is going to come on there. Silly's just going to have to run round and... oh, hang about. Can I cancel that? Right, we want to drop into the second tactic. Sill up top, Guerin in there. Sill, he can play a deep line forward. We'll go with that. And then we'll drop Simic in there. That's all changes made then, isn't it? But we've freshened up there. Sill's just going to have to run around on one leg, I'm afraid. Because we need 10 minutes now. 15 at the most. Right, come on, lads. Just block the game off now. Just block it off. Get your tackles in. Pass to feet. Don't lose the ball. Just be disciplined. Come on. 5 minutes of time added on. Come on. We can do it. We can beat Bayern Munich. It's only Bayern Munich. It's only Xabi Alonso. Have that, Bayern. Have that. You wouldn't give me the job. Have that. You should have employed me when you had the chance. That is a very, very, very sweet victory. And I love it. Delighted. My God, that is perfection. Okay, let's see if Eintracht... Oh, in fact, we are top now. Because Eintracht Frankfurt are on 5 points behind us. What... when's the... Oh, bloody internationals again. How boring. Jeez. Okay, thanks, Stuart. Yeah, thanks very much for coming in. It is going to be the last game of the night. I just wanted to see what the Eintracht Frankfurt result was, if we're going to get it. Oh, they are. They're playing Mönchengladbach now. I'm guessing they'll win it. Ooh, 4-0. But we are top of the Bundesliga now by 2 points. And Bayern are in 4th. 8 points behind us. Xabi Alonso, are you watching? Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Right, well, I think we're going to give it a save there. And we'll be back on Friday. Let's have a look what we've got to look forward to on Friday. I was going to make that the first game. I'm glad I didn't now. Let's have a look. So we've got another international break. Cologne, Lille, Leipzig in the DFB Pokal. I mean, we've got Eintracht Frankfurt as well on Friday. Did you lose any games tonight? I don't know what I'm doing that for. I don't think we did, Stevie. No, I don't think we did. We started with Stuttgart. No, we've not lost any games, no. But I don't know about you when you're playing Football Manager. I just get a feeling that things are not going well. And, you know, hitting the frame of the goal loads of times when your star striker is putting it into row 46. And I just get a feeling things are not working. So changing the system there. I mean, if you look at Stuttgart 2, okay, Werder Bremen was 1, Heidenheim we drew, Antwerp we just about did it 2-1, and I think Hertha Berlin was where I changed it. Since I changed it, we've scored 6, 9, 10, 11, 14. We've scored 15 goals and beaten Bayern Munich and Newcastle. 2 unbeaten streams in a row. Yeah, well, we did well on Friday as well. Yeah. But I think you've just got to know when to change it a bit. I kind of feel like if I'd have stuck with that diamond, I don't think we'd have beaten Bayern. I don't think we'd have done as well. Because we've started scoring goals now, weirdly. But we've got, mind you, we're playing with quite a high line, so maybe that gap in midfield is not as much as I think it is. But anyway, it is what it is. No complaints at all. Right, okay. I think there's only me and you, Stevie, in. Weirdly, I've had 115 views tonight. So there's either people just bobbed their head in and seen it's an old man waffling on and then bobbed out again, or there's been a lot of people in the chat but nobody said anything. I don't know. But 115 views. I don't, unfortunately, now on this new template that I've got here, that's nothing to do with me, I don't see the likes on it anymore. So, but nearly 2 hours, 52 minutes stream that. Right, okay. Well, thanks for coming in again, Stevie. Thanks for your continued support. And I'll see you on Friday night. And hopefully we'll carry on this, the trebles on again. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Okay, I shall see you on Friday night, and have a good week.